Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Auraxis Tours. Our next tour bus will be arriving in approximately 15 minutes. In the meantime, please sit back, relax, and enjoy our introductory video. Greetings, fellow Auraxians. Soon you will embark on a journey of wonder as we take a look at the continents of Auraxis. First off, we will be visiting Indar. Why do we begin the tour with Indar? Because it is unlocked, and thus we must go to Indar. Indar is a truly wondrous continent. It has 3 biomes, each home to its own natural beauty. To the southwest, we have trees, rocks, and grass. Power and salt production is powered by the AMP station, and at certain seasons you can find a truly beautiful farm there. To the southeast, you can find many canyons torn in the ground back when Indar had water. The locals profess this area to be haunted due to many ghost caps, but it is difficult to confirm, as the area is relatively ignored, save for the aircraft that use the canyons for cover. And to the north, you can find the vast open desert, with the skeletons of many monstrous water animals left behind when the area was submerged. This is now the scene of tank battles. The J-908 impact site was created when a Terran soldier sacrificed himself to destroy a vanguard with the entire stockpile of tank mines in the Terran Republic at the time. Now the crater is home of aircraft who wish to catch each other off guard. The crown jewel of Indar is, of course, the crown. In fact, the bus you will soon ride on was purchased in part from certifications earned at the crown. As the Indar saying goes, all roads lead to the crown. Next, we will visit Esamir. We chose this continent next because when Indar is closed, people inexplicably seem to visit Esamir. While a debate used to rage as to whether Esamir is covered in snow, ice, or cold salt, scientists have determined that the continent is indeed covered in frozen water. In an attempt to keep out the frost-biting winds, the original base builders erected walls to keep out the elements. Unfortunately, these walls have an added side effect of attracting mosquitoes, and fly swatters are passed out to all heavy assaults on the continent to compensate. The main attraction on Esamir are the biolabs. We are unsure why people fight on biolabs in Esamir in particular, when they are almost exactly the same as elsewhere, but we hear it has something to do with lettuce. Also, it could be due to the fact that these biolabs are often used to grow mind-altering drugs, and this permeates the air at times. This causes side effects of slower perception of time, and sometimes turning the world into a slideshow from your perspective. Next, we shall visit Amarish, a beautiful continent covered in trees and mountains. Many dairy farmers set up shop here, and Jesus Christ. Many dairy farmers set up shop here, and cheese production is high. Towards the center of the map, fighting is concentrated in the area from the Bastion to Crux headquarters, making the experience more enjoyable to many soldiers who tire of being told to only attack one base. The caves of the Ascent are a true wonder in natural beauty, and the locals love it. However, inexplicably, the locals rarely visit there, and the caves are mostly kept in pristine condition, minus the occasional infiltrator plastered to the wall with a buckshot wound. The base itself offers many views of the surrounding area, and pilots in particular seem to love it. If you head down the hill to the north, you can find wild herds of snipers, typically trying to kill their prey below them at the Bastion. All in all, many soldiers profess that Amarish is their favorite continent. Strangely enough, however, they always seem to go to Indar or Esamir, and it is our hope that this tour will provide an introduction to this less visited continent. And finally, the smallest and least visited continent, Hassan. This tour will be the most difficult for the driver, and thus many sights will go unseen. However, we are proud to announce that we will be visiting some of the more beautiful places on this planet, and some of you may even trade where mankind has never set foot here before. The bases of Hassan are astounding. Medical teams will be on standby for any prior squad leaders in the crowd who faint with joy at some of the layouts. This is not the only danger, though, as many of the most dangerous plants on Auraxis live here. The golden flower, known to many as the tanker's demise, is as solid as a rock. Our driver will take all necessary precautions not to fall into its trap. Many of the trees are fun to climb, but we advise against it at populated bases, as 3 infiltrators and 10 light assaults are likely already there. Also, Halston is the only continent believed to still contain natural wildlife, and we can hear it, but never find it. Some locals believe that those are ghosts of wildlife from the past, who sometimes flip capture points and then leave without a trace. Also, be wary of the Consul tribe, a common sight on Halston. They come here to duel, and sometimes turn hostile when interrupted. In one interview, a tribe member muttered something about, "We don't have a Jaeger." We offered him a complimentary Jaeger drink, but he proceeded to call us bad and returned to his duel. Thank you for riding with us. Please enjoy your trip and enjoy the natural wonders and beauty of Auraxis.